anybody's in the chat, just give me a moment. I'm getting this all set up. It takes a while. Ah, here we are. Aha! So anyway, I can't tell if you're in or not, or if anybody's in, because I don't have a way to look at...
Operator, attention.
Hold on. I need to check. Not on Boneworks. On the stream. Excellent, we're good. Okay, so. I can't tell if anybody's here. I don't have a way to look at chat yet, like by just looking at your left arm like I see some streamers do. My goodness, you trigger fingers on these. Anyway, let us begin with Boneworks. I'm a novice, but whatever, can't be that hard.
Welcome, Director Ford.
Hi. Yeah, that's about right. Stand in. Yep. Floor offset. That's about perfect.
Administrator privileges granted.
Okay.
Firm measurements to proceed.
Uh-huh. That seems good. I'm thinking about it. I don't have a way to check how long Boneworks. Oh. Actually, just a moment. I should get my phone so I can tell how long. Excuse me. Don't look. Yaha. Okay. I feel good about this. What's this? Ah, oh my gosh, that's... Wow, why couldn't Gorn have moved like this? I just used the sticks. Whoops. Hey, hold on. Oh no, I don't change the environment. Crap. Because for whatever reason, despite me looking at the computer, which is this way, it thinks that is forward. And I was looking this way when I set up the playroom, so that's what I got. Hey, Felix alarm! It's a Felix alarm. That's cool. Ah, careful. Ah, let's go. Crouch and jump. That is slap? Oh. Myth OS. Whoops. Hey, I wonder if I can get it to Hololive this way. Oh. Temporary terminal lockdown. Oh well. Whoops. Upper counters. Zombie warehouse, Tuscany. Story, please. No, not you. Arena. Is that how it goes? Sandbox. No, I want story. What is story? Yeah. Ah, new game. Maybe let's go with that. Whoop. Hi there. I didn't catch that. Wow, that's a lot of QR codes. I wonder what they all lead to. Getting the robot shooting. I'm bored. Okay. word, my computer is
Operator,
going.
attention.
Aha! Hey.
Reach out to the object and grab when you see an indication.
Hold on.
Pick up the object in front of you.
Is there a way to turn off the play area boundaries, or are you not seeing that?
Force grab the object from far away.
Force, you say?
Force grab
No,
the
it's like
object
it's
from
like
far
lifting
away.
an X-wing.
Reach out with your hand and grab the object in front of you.
Yeah, it's.
Force grab the object from far away.
Yeah, would you tell me which button it does that? Because you're not telling me.
Reach out with your hand and grab the object in front of you.
Yeah, fine. Let's watch that hand. How does it do it?
Force grab the object from far away.
Alright, so we gotta adjust it. Here.
Reach out with your hand and grab the object in front of you.
Oh.
Pick up the object in front of you. Pick up the object in front of you.
What? Is it my left hand that does it only?
Pick up the object in front of you. Reach out with your hand and grab the object in front of you.
This would be so much easier if you told me which button.
Throw the
This is the
object
problem
into
I've
the
been
bin
having.
in front of you.
Oh wait. It's not lit up for a moment.
Throw the object. Gently
Aha.
throw the object.
Boink! Oh,
Throw the
come on.
object into the bin in front of you. Throw the object.
Aha! There we go. Monogon Industries.
Throw the
I don't
object
drink
into the bin
coffee!
in front of you.
Are you kidding me?
Gently throw the object.
Damn it.
Throw the object.
Whew. Why is it going to the left?
Throw the object into the bin in front of you. Throw the object.
Well, it's cool to be a Jedi at the very least. Yeah! And if anybody asks, no, I'm not going to play any of the VR Star Wars games because those are garbage.
Throw the object into the bin in front of you.
What object? Let me just see
Throw the
something.
object into the bin in front of you. Gently throw the object.
Oh good, you're not seeing the play area stuff. That's fantastic.
Throw the object into the bin in front of you.
You know, if you respawn it, I'd be able to, but you're not, so I can't.
Throw the object into the bin in front of you. Gently throw the object.
I should have done this sooner.
Throw the object into the bin in front of you. Throw the object into the bin in front of you.
Why?
Throw the object.
That was not a dunk! I was not dunking!
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
What the? Back it up.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
Please listen, I know I look like a clipboard, but actually I'm fully sentient. Please don't throw me for
Secure
recycling. I've
inbound
just
and
become aware of
outbound
my reality.
shipments
And I can't go back to the void. This is the only...
Secure
only
inbound and outbound shipments
life I know. Everything
appropriately.
is new and exciting. Please, I have so many tasks to keep track of and dreams to help me.
Secure
communicate.
inbound and
Please don't
outbound
kill me.
shipments
Please don't kill me.
appropriately.
I'm very sorry, Pippy.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
Oh my god.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments.
Now I'm too good at it? What the...
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
Hey, you're cute.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments
You don't speak
appropriately.
anymore? There you go. That's a good speaker.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
Disposal? But he's so cute.
Secure
Oh,
inbound
look
and
at him.
outbound shipments appropriately.
Listen to that squeak.
Secure
That's so
inbound and
cute.
outbound
I love
shipments
him.
appropriately. Secure inbound and outbound shipments. Secure inbound
I will
and
miss him.
outbound
I will
shipments
miss him dearly.
appropriately.
What's this here? Ah!
Into the socket, then
That burned my
pull
hand.
the lever.
Battery, infinite power draw.
Insert the battery into the socket, then pull the lever.
What socket? This socket?
Insert the battery into the socket, then pull the lever.
Oh, this socket. Yeah.
Insert the battery into the socket, then pull the lever.
I will pull the lever as I am Kronk.
Nice.
Hey, the right lever. I would like to get out, please. Thank you.
You must move by pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
Is there a way to... I need to
You
get out
must
of this
move by
crouch.
pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
Is Something tells me I should have done a little bit more on
You must
work on
move
the,
by pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
I should not have said 3 inches. Can I change that?
You must move by pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
Oh, well,
To
guess
locomote,
not.
press the direction input on the left-hand controller.
Shut up, I'm moving.
You must move by pressing the direction input on the left-hand controller.
I'm just constantly doing yoga chair pose, that's all I'm doing.
Direction input on the left-hand
Legs. Now those guys never skip leg day. Monkey! Sock monkey! Oops, hold on. There's sock monkey. Aw. What's this here? Alright. Stupid block. What's this moldy brick doing here? This bar contains crispers that will increase your natural ability to jump. Do not consume more than 3 Christmas stacks per level. I would like to not, please. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna have it then. Just have this then. Break the walls down! Where the fuck did it go? Stupid brick.
All non-economic employees are instructed to exit the OS City and attend the company-wide emergency virtual conference.
Hey. Gordon Freeman. Look at me, I'm Ross Scott. Give me. Oh, there's not even a handle for this thing, really? No pull tab? You suck. Holy man. Do not worry, legs! I shall free you! Darn it. If you die in real life, you die in the void. Inoperable geometry. Give me a little water. Oh, that's all you got. Fix what I can with this. That! Don't try anything. I've got a crowbar. What's up? Pizza demon? Never heard of that chain before. Eh, it feels empty. What's this? Ah! No! My crowbar! Thank you. Now then. Hey,
Non-economic employees are instructed to exit the OS City and attend a company-wide emergency virtual conference in Myth.
okay. Aha! Now I'm dangerous. What? Come on, lift it. Ha ha ha! Yes! Remember to identify and secure anomalous items. What is this, SCP? Hey. Monogon employee Arthur Ford was seen eating lunch in the anomalous object disposal break room. While still on lunch break, employee began checking time on a variety of devices. Audit recommended. Seems to be interested in communication with non-Monogon employees. Oh. Oh hey, I finally have a fan. I feel good about myself. Shut up. Wow. theoretically, if we could somehow stop the system clock, we could disconnect the resurrection field outside Mythos chambers. We could resurrect in the void. Void. If I disconnect the servers, I could probably buy a couple hours. The void way could allow for immortality if the Monogon heads knew even remotely how valuable this is. Let's go find out. Even with the Boneworks access, getting out of Mythos might be hard. 10 minutes. I now move exclusively by prop object.
Please evacuate the simulation immediately.
Sweep. Museum of Technical Demonstration. Attention, snap turn, right thumbstick, 45 degrees or 10 per frame. Oh, I see. Whoa, what is that? I'll sweep you. I'll sweep.
Void energy particles have been detected in the area.
Now. Don't touch me. I said don't touch me. Sweep! Ah, it touched me! It touched me! Nasty little things. Sweep you. Sweep. Break. I said break! Aha! Hey, what's this? This looks freaky. I don't like how that sounds. Here. Aha! Crap. Doesn't even break, what the hell? Yeah. Get away from me! This way. Oh, come on. Nope. Were you down there? Okay. I'm not leaving you behind, baby. Mwah. Ow, my head. Get away from me. Go on. Shoot. Get lost. Private property, no trespassing.
Attention.
What the hell
This
was
is a
that?
restricted area.
What was that? It's green. Ah! My crowbar! My baby! No! Whatever. Just have to catch these hands then. What is with my thumb? What? Did I just turn on slow-mo? I think I did. Whoops! Museum of Technical Demonstration. Back to this then. Yeah. Ah, boom, baby! Particle waste. Memory dump. Is there my memory in here? No, it doesn't feel like mine. Standpipe. Don't lock. Nope. Still nothing. Ah. Whoa, what am I walking through? Woo! Oh, the next level. Standpipe. Dear rich Dora Standpipe, how I love her! Father's money. The Dover boys. What? Why are you behind me now? Nope, that's not doing it. Well, whatever. Oh yeah, that's behind me, alright. cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Do the Charleston, I don't know how to do the Charleston. Da-da-da-da-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I didn't think VR games would actually take this long to load, but I guess I really should have expected that. I don't know how that punching meme works. I don't know. I could have done it, but I don't know how. Yep, they're on the right hands. And yes, you saw correctly. This is a Vive, or specifically a Vive Cosmos. Because I didn't want to have to deal with Facebook or Thiefbook and their stupid requirements for an account with Oculus. Come on, computer. I hear you chugging. Come on, you can do this. See, now you just kicked it into overdrive. Come on, that's gotta mean something. Aha, here we go. Instance warp. Stand clear. Hey, where did all these pockets come from? Now then, back towards the computer. And we're good. All marked packages are property of Bonegon. Any removal is theft. Have a nice day. Look at that. It's a spear now. Dun 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 dun. R! I say R-A! R-A-G! R-A-G-G! Rag! R-A-G-G! Ragmup, M! I say M-O! Get up. Nope. Ha! M-O-P! M-O-P-P! Mup!
Hello, and welcome to the Museum of Technical Demonstration.
R-A-G-G-M-O-P-P, Ragmup! Turn, consarn you.
The museum halls are not currently open.
Don't you follow me.
Museum staff would like to remind you, we are working around the clock for MythOS City opening day.
Oh, that's what you call it? I was going to call it Mythos. Complete virtual operating space designed by Monogram, structured into 6 instance districts. Core system architecture, commerce, libraries and frameworks, system security, administrative services, and virtual sciences. Virtual Metropolis, designed as an encompassing operating space. Is this what it's like to be in the Matrix? For a digital lifestyle constructed almost entirely by artificial intelligence, provides infinite user instances with space offering educational institutions as parallel office space for hollow conferencing, a multitude of entertainment options, and virtual vacation services. Mythos provides a virtual alternative to the dangers, expense, and guilt of physical existence. Nobody's gonna get me while I got my mop! I don't care. The legs again! Ooh, baby.
Everything you need to know about control may be found in the Hall of Mechanics and Interaction.
What's this here?
At the dawn of our virtual world, many early inhabitants found themselves limited by the primitive concepts of short-range mortal illusion.
It looks like it's made out of cardboard boxes. Modes of play. Null entities. Product lineup. Traditional virtual space. Mythos virtual space. I'm still gonna keep calling it that. Look at him, legs go. I said stop following me. don't do that.
If you are experiencing any overwhelming reaction to mid-OS virtual mechanics, please take a short break and come back to the mechanics after you feel comfortable.
Come on. Haha. Where am I? One more time. Cheapskates. My mop will see me through. What's that noise? Is it you? Stop it. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what that is. I don't like the noise it makes. Let's go, mop. Yeah! Whoa! I'll be honest, as someone with acrophobia, that actually did give me a little bit of vertigo. Noisy tram! This should be causing me rope burn! Ugh. Okay, now my acrophobia is activated. Ugh. Whoa. Oh yeah, now the VR is starting to hit me. Save additional items, place them in the platform. Pop. Good enough. That is not what I look like. Back to it. What's this here? Give me confetti! Thank you. Let's see here. Tree is like cool. Ha! Oh. Excuse me a moment, I need to rotate, thank you. It's a wall! Or not. Okay. Interaction. Physically pick up play with objects. Some can break. Hey, a hypercube. Give me that. Hey, does it hurt if I touch it, the inside? It does not. Look at me, I'm a warrior. With my cubic shield and my mop spear. Hacha! Hacha! Hey, I get what it's trying to tell me. Just a moment, mop. Aim and fire! Alright, fine, further back. Wow! Are you kidding me? Ha! Yeah! That is awesome! This is so cool. Now I can practice my warrior moves. Hiya! Ha! Hua! Yeah! Yeah! Hua! Hua! Mop! Get out of there. You're ridiculous, Mop. How do you do this, Mop? How do you do this? There we go. I don't apologize for this. I'm having fun with it. Heavy. Ah. Oh, that's too heavy for me. Rah. Oh, hey, I got an idea. Nope. Oh, that's where I get in. Okay. I want to progress forward, but I want to play around some, so come on. Wow, what do you know? Woo. I wonder. Nope, hold on. I got it. I think I've got it. Nah, I want to make it roll. Come on. Get out of my way. Move it. There we go. I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. You out of the way. Out of the way. Now come on, get rolling. Get rolling. You disappoint me on so many levels. Come here, Mop. I'm tired of this place. It has finally ceased to amuse me. Not down, right. No. Big door, big button. Yep. Oh no. Alright, come here. Yeah. Up you go. Onto the button here. Nah, I'm tired of the mop.
Attention archival staff. Due to an unfortunate recent incident, we request that all employees obfuscate the basement unlock log.
Obfuscate what? What's up with this wall? I know. Okay, fine. Or? Yeah. Okay, no. Here's
These
something.
panels are not currently open.
Got myself a hammer. Yeah. It's a hamster ball. Human hamster ball. Touch. You know, like David. You will not survive the might of the hammer! Hammer! I think I'm bonging myself on the head with it. Donk, 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 donk. Well, whatever. I have this hammer and I'm gonna keep it. Nope. Reinforced glass. Physics based.
Feel free to take your time with physics environments.
This will be cool. What's this? Ooh. Cool. Now stop looking at me. I said to stop. I hope the music isn't too loud. hope I don't have to drop back down for that. Time to get climbing. Woo! Yeah. Yo. Turn. I'll just go this way. Ooh, acrophobia is getting set off a bit. What's this about? Uh-oh. No, I'm not doing that. No, no, no. I do not want to do that. No. Well, I may not have a choice. Don't look down. Just don't look down. Ah! Don't even think about going down. Just. If I look down, I'm gonna freak out. I know I will. Woo! I think I need to get a little higher. Keep going. I'm so glad I learned what the grip buttons are. I should have looked at the settings first. So I can turn down this freaking music. Almost there. My arms are not actually this close to my face. I don't know why the game thinks they are. One more. And I'm safe. Oh. Whew. Back up. Whoa. Man, I would have been terrified of that in real life. Yeah, I think I may have. I can't grip it. Oh no, please. No, I don't want to climb back over. Man, it's erect. Is there anything I'm missing? No! Oh, time to activate my fear again. Starting to sweat in this. Which was a problem I figured I knew I'd have with this thing. I just sweat way too easily. But I thought this one might be not exactly a great workout for my arms, but it would do something for them, because if there's anything Ring Fit's been teaching me lately, it's that I'm all good for leg day. It's arm day that I seem to be falling behind on. Whew. Oh, here we go again. those down or something? Maybe it's a little closer to my height now than it should be. Wait, hold on, let's see. On my tippy toes. Yep. Oh! Oh! Oh, Glob. Oh, that sucked to look down, but I gotta do it. Okay. Ah! Get up! Get up! Oh. Okay. That's how you do it. Okay. Ah! You know, when the physics don't work like they should. Okay. More 5 minutes. Oh. We have to take this off in a moment for a wipe down some water. We did not put enough ice in it. I am hanging in midair. Yeah. Woo! I am a problem solver. Oh, I see. Hit. That should do it, right? Okay, that means I just have to do it all over again. Wait a minute. Funky lighting. Why couldn't there be a shortcut back up? Hey, wait a minute. What's this here? Oh. Never mind. He's already in a ranked position anyway. Why bother? Oh, why can't they just shut up? Oh, no. Oh, calm down. Why is there no pause button on this? There it is. Here's preferences. Options. Profile. Spectator? Controller. Yeah, that's fine. Audio. That's much better. Profile, let's see. Sitting offset, floor offset. Let's see what happens. Wait, no. Reach down and That's good. That'll keep my feet fine. Well, you know what? This is as good a place as any for a quick drink stop. Undo the straps more. Phew. Oh man, the ice is already melted. That's just great. I tell you, it ain't easy wearing these things while having glasses. I tell you what. I gotta wipe this off a little. I can't. Nah, it's too soft. It'll just soak it up. Here we go. Fan's on, and even it's not helping all that much. Okay, so stand here. Back to my nightmare. Well, actually, no, I don't even have to do. Aha! Perfect! I don't even have to do it again! Maybe I should have wiped down my glasses and or the lens in here too. And yeah! Okay. Yeah! Phew. Ah! Up. Get me up. Get me up. Oh. I missed my hammer.
The Museum of Technical Demonstration is brought to you by Boneworks.
I still don't look like that. Floor 2. Following chambers, you'll learn about various advanced virtual concepts. You may find these exhibits more complex and somewhat challenging. All of the time you need. Recommend taking a short break, then return to these concepts so you feel comfortable. Complex existence needs foundation and meaning, an old myth. We gotta stand on this here? Oh, okay. Quick menu, body slots, and ownership.
The museum was created as an educational center for virtual mechanics and their operation.
Pressing the menu button again while hovering over any button will select and close the menu. Whoops, that's not right. Body slots. Oh, I could have kept my crowbar and my hammer. Damn it. Hey, here we go. Here's something. Put it in here. I do. Daddy missed you. Mwah. Nice. Did I even see my crowbar? No, I can't. Our pistol's there, though. Lazy. History of I don't care. Search for these bone boxes. Rare reclaimables, you said. Projectile calculations. Oh. Speaking of... Let's see. Okay. The toys! Let's see here. Aim for the middle of that O. I think I hit it. Try something different. Let's see. In the middle of the D. Hey, not that bad. Hey, let's see. Yeah, I should have figured as much. Tastes like cordite. Collect them all! What's this here? Redacted. What does this do? Do I drop it in? Hey. Yeah, I'm John Woo, and now I'm just doing something from Star Wars: The Old Republic. Cool. Hey, what's this? Museum sandbox, you said. In you go. Is this a reclaimable? Well, only one way to find out. How about you? It's a thingy. Unlock them in sandbox scenes later. Okay. Oh wait, if it wants me to put the pistol in, might as well. I have one. I don't really need two. It's a block. Oh! Yeah. Give me one. Screw you. Impact and velocity. Back. Uh-oh. Gunfire. Oh, it's okay. Items cannot travel the projectile path. Okay, still have my gun. Yep. Weapon pointing in a safe direction. Yeah, I know. See? My finger's off it. It means it's totally safe for me to do this. Bye. Hey, that one's red. I like how that one looks. Looks like an M1911 instead of this EV Glock looking thing. Glocks are stupid. Ah! Stand up. Now then. What? Oh, right. Oh, and ammo. I was not thinking at all. Here. I think it just dropped it. Or 202 is my maximum amount. Either way. Oh, cool. Get that Now this is cool. I get to keep this? No, I don't. Let's try the Uzi. Hey, two-handed. I can do it. Just a moment. Now I'm like a guy from Predator. Ah! Oh no, wait, it was Predators. Woo! Come with me, friend. What's in here? Oh, hold on. Hey. Ooh. Wait a minute, hold on. Oh, there wasn't one. Okay. Where did you put it on? Why not? Ah, here it is. Now that's accuracy. Jumpy little thing, isn't it? Insert mag, charge, and fire. Fantastic! But how do I hold it? I want to keep it. I want to keep it! Impact physics. Oh wait, hold on, I've got to take the ammo. Mine. 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 And mine. You know, I just had an idea. I could totally do. If I wanted to, I could totally do a Captain Fordo if I felt like it. But nah, let's keep it going. Impact physics, you said. Let's see. Anything fun over here? I got demo pad! Demo pad! Not as much fun as I thought. Hey! Let me see if I can do this. Hey, look at this! I'm Naruto! I'm not a real ninja, because I wear bright orange. And do hand signs when I have to take a single step forward. Shank. Shank. And I pretend that these digging tools are bladed weapons at all times and nothing else. Ah, cool. Hold those for me, will ya? Well, the sound of gunfire never stops around here, does it? Aha. Look. Short sword. Very nice. Hey, wait a minute. Not that way. Aha! But no. And this is a knife. Yaha! Now this I like. Ha! Slice! I feel cool doing that, even though it looks pretty stupid, I'm sure. Ah! Now here, now we're talking. I sever thee head. I said sever thine head. Look at that! It's the sword in the doofus. That looks cool, but what do we have here? Aw, it's just foam. Stat. Bah. Noodle dog. Ah, yes. I am the Highlander! Don McGloss! Mine now. Ah, hey, come on now. That's in mine. Whoa! That'd be stupid to do, though. Aha! Oh, come on. Let me keep it. I want to keep it. Am I not allowed to keep two-handers? Aha! I got it. Now then. Well, my force powers are too great. Thank you.
Reminder, your Museum of Technical Demonstration 2-hour ticket refund voucher expires automatically.
Expires when? What are these? I don't like the looks of this. Ah! Away from me. Ah! Right in my face. 314. Ew. Breach and clear! Inserting this key, you accept personal responsibilities for all risks to yourself and others while inside the Advanced Mechanics Hall. Is there a key in here? Alright then. Oh hey, 2 different ways to hold it. Cool. Please enjoy this exhibit at your own risk. Time control. What's this do? Oh. Go, little ball, go! No! Wait, he's free! No! He's been caught. Oh well. The gravity room. Trash handlers, huh? What do you... Don't try anything funny, bub. Alright? .8 milliseconds squared. No, meters per second squared safe gravity. Ah! My bones! My sword! Why must you take everything I love away from me? Okay. Negative gravity feels improved by temporary inverse mass calculation for improbable lifts. I'm sure that means something to someone, but it doesn't to me. Please be respectful of this simulation. No. What's this? Is this a spritz gun? What? I make balloons! That's... okay then. This is awesome! Environment is dark. Shut up. Come on, you squeaky things. No, no! Here we go. Ah! I don't see how I was supposed to know that, and why the hell am I all the way back here? All this ammo and nothing to shoot it with. Ow. Ooh, run. That's much better. Ah! Blech. Open up. Let me run! Ow! Hey, what are these? Oh, it's just the MP5. Ultra Mendon, I think. Run, run, run. Run, little feet! Run! Yeah. Yeah. I hate how it comes up at me. Right when I'm not looking at it. Hey, what's over here? The gift shop. I think I'd like to leave, please. I'm gonna get on with the actual story of this place.
Please feel free to browse the gift shop before continuing on to the next main museum.
Okay. Squeaky toy! Oh, I missed you. I missed you, buddy. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I roll to attack. Nuts. It was a natural one. Hey! Hey, you! You! Shouldn't there be an actual person here? Out, 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 out. Get out. I don't have any money anyway. This is a lot smaller. This would never fit on my actual head. How about this here? It looks cool. Yeah, it's still too small. Now leaving the museum. But what about trash handlers?
Please, keep your workspace environment clean forever.
Not guns. No, 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 no. I don't think I should. Yep. Yep. Can't believe I actually have to grab these. I can't force pull them towards me. Ha! Get in there. Not in. Go. You go. It's your home. Are you too good for your home? I'm bored of this. Report Nullman with conscious thought. Does that mean I have to be conscious to report, or that they have, or report Nullman that can think consciously? Am I not leaving? How do I leave? I want to leave. I'm gonna hate myself for this. Ah! 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 Oh, I hope I don't have nightmares about this tonight. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, no. This is just the trigger controls. I thought they were something else. Oh, boy. Get some sweat off while I can. Please improve lighting. Right. I did turn this back on, didn't I? Where is it? There we go. Oh, God, I didn't hit the bottom, did I? Oh, hell. Oh, thank goodness. Just straight in trash! Stinky. Get out. Yeah, it's those things again. Gross. I don't have anything to hit them with. You're gonna stay away from me. It's like bodies. Hey, you! Get off my leg. Alright, do heavy then. Get away from me. Bricks.
All entities have been placed in temporary hibernation state.
Is this the temporary hibernation? No? Hey, what's this here? Hey, nice. One of these trolley thingies. Oh, hold on. Try in here. And we'll check. Okay, stream is indeed recording. Well, playing. It should. Okay, now then. This way. Alright, I'm fine. I'll drag you with me. Hey, sports area. Well, not really sports, but, you know, play area. You know, Anybody home? No. Just some Gopnik stew. I always like the aesthetic of
All art containers are property of Monogon Industries.
like nature retaking civilization. I always like that aesthetic. Bap. 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 Tetherball. Thank you. Got a lot of ammo. How do I choose between pistol and rifle? Chamber of Commerce. It's not commerce, it's commerce. Nope, nothing there. Geometry distribution 101. Gross. Projectile economy. Lambert Lecture Hall. Memory allocation and creative coding. Material density. Yeah. Oh. watching you! Why won't you die? God, I hope that's his blood. Look out, indeed. Bottle. Smack somebody over the head with this. Anybody tries that shit again. Hammer. Even better. Don't hurt me, Hammer. Don't hurt me, Hammer. Hurt them. And whatever this is. Ah, great, it's invulnerable. Thank you. That's just great. If I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. If I had a hammer. Just making sure. Now then, anybody want to try me and my hammer? Exit this way, you say. Huh? Hey, what's this? Soup! Soup, it does not help. Soup. Whoa, what's this here? Oh, there's another one. Wanna try me? Preemptive strike. Yeah, that's right. Kneel before me. Say, batter your skull in. Why aren't you dead yet? Maybe he is. You know, freakish tellers. Oh. Ow. Ew, look at the neck. That's not neck. That's not right. Hey. Let go of my hammer! Ugh. God. It's disgusting. I got sweat on my eyebrow. Don't mind the arms breaking through the veil of reality. Ah, I'm good. A hammer! Come to me. Maximum reach. That did not get rid of the sweat on my eyebrow. Next time I do this later this week, I'm gonna have to bring a towel.
All entities have been placed in temporary hibernation state.
Oh, just repeating itself. Look out, you say. Ah! Yeah, no, don't send me back so far. Screw you. I'll use this as a shield. Ha! My hammer. Let me in! There's a turret outside, don't you understand? Come on. I want a gun. Ah! 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 Shit. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not gonna work. Go down! What am I supposed to do here? Seriously. I can't exactly move and use time stop at the same time. Oh, I see.
I think I'm dying.
Are you kidding me? Creepy thing. What about over here, huh? Nah, that thing's just active. Employee raffle, huh? There's no gun, so I don't care. Whew, all over, starting to sweat now. Just gonna run this way. Aha! Okay then. Whoop. I'm out of your sight. You can't see me. Gotta turn you off. Hey, wait a minute. Okay. You're mine now. Caused me a lot of pain. I'm using you now. Come on. Okay, turning. You wait here. Oh.
What?
Come on. Get up. Damn it. Come on. Get up. Ah, okay. I've made a mistake. There's nothing even in here. Oh, wait a minute. There we go, much easier. Handy for the modern consumer. A key, huh? And another key. Yeah. Aha. I'll just leave you here. What? I saw that. Don't think I didn't. Well, how am I... But... What? Ah! Genuinely spooked! Genuinely spooked! Come here. Pull it out. That's Against my leg! Against my leg! Alright, fine. Screw it, I can't set up the turret all that quickly. Got some turrets. Squish him! Let's see here. Come on, can't they go lower? Nuts. Let me guess. Goes nowhere? Goes nowhere. Squeaky toy! Refresh me. Thank you. Now for the key. Oh, so that's how it got out. Huh. Oh. Oh, I get it. Those are friendly guys. Sort of. Maybe they probably wouldn't take kindly to me, but... Particle punch. Oh, ain't this cute? A little house. Okay, come on. Come on! What does it take to get these things? Pizza? No. Coffee! Alright, here. Here, take the coffee. Please, I beg of you. This? I think that did it. Bullets! Bullets work! Get out of your coffee cup. Okay, now. No, that's my pistol ammo. Why is it not? Refund. Pistol it isn't. Here we go. Huh.
Secure inbound and outbound shipments appropriately.
I'm not going back out there. You there. This way real quick. Coming back. Nope, I did it wrong. There we go. All right. There we go. Huh. All right, this way. Right, they shouldn't be able to shoot through me. Or that, I mean. What's in here first? Nothing. Okay. Got good trigger discipline, don't I? Huh. Don't even try it. Don't try it. Either of you. Sideways, it's a kill shot! It's a kill shot! Hey, I saw some of that earlier. What is that stuff? Sure. Right. You there? Time, I think, for another sweat break. I see now why VR is supposedly really good for scares. Whoa. Wipe it down a little bit. Not the lenses came up so much in there, but something else. Whew. There we go. Now then, back to it. Don't do that, cord. Come on. Shut up, my environment's not dark, you're dark. Okay. So, looks like it's not gun stuff I gotta worry about right now, the climbing. Works for me. I didn't do that part in the tutorial area, but can't be that hard. Yep. Fairly easy. pull any. I didn't go up anywhere. I just pulled something down. Okay. Oh, all the way down. Okay. Okay, looks like those are broken by just about anything. Ugh. Uh-oh. Should I have brought that cube with me? Looks like I should have. Alright then, going for the cube. That is stuff. Don't get you here. I'll put it there. I got a feeling there may be multiple cubes I'll need. Not up and to the side, thank you. Okay. So, get down. I'll grab myself another cube. Turn, thank you. Turn, I said turn. Thank you. Now run. Turn again. And there's something. Run. Oh, I see. Okay. Up on this thing. I guess I just need to pull it to the end. Hopefully none of those guys land on it. Stick around. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Come on. Both hands, try both hands. Does that work? Is that what you want? Further, come on now. There we go, at the end. So. Yep. Okay, problem is I don't have a cube anymore. I'm a CEO, aren't I? Why is this all happening to me? Shouldn't this be happening to some sort of underling of mine? Oh, there's already. Never mind. So, what is this? Okay. Ah! Ouch. backwards long jump. Up. Up. Okay. All was good. You. Yeah. I can. Awesome. Alley-oop. I said alley-oop. Stupid box. Alley-oop. And alley-oop. Don't tell me this needs to be weighted down too. Come on, really? Oh. Alright, then box this way. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, 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 okay. First time VR actually did that to me, huh? Yeah, there we go. Now what? Yeah.
Yo, Arthur,
Huh?
over here.
Where? Who
How are
said?
you still in this suit?
Who said that?
The board's calling an emergency meeting for all Monogon employees. All of MidOS is on lockdown. It's crazy over here. I have no idea how you weren't kicked. Like, nobody else can log in. The system talking frozen might have something to do with it. So if you can make your way to the core tower, you might be able to manually restart it much faster.
Okay. But first, how do we get out of here? Oh, okay. Push! Ah! Hey, what's this? Thank you! Whoever you are. There. And save. Now come back to me, baby. You and I got things to do.
All Monogon employees are instructed to exit MidOS City and attend a company-wide
Wow,
emergency
don't step
virtual
on the streets.
conference in Old
Okay.
Myth.
This way, you say? There's no grass in there. Too many rigid bodies. Hey! Hey, not bad. Is it alright for me to... Doesn't look like they're infinite spawning. Well, the only other guy was down with headshots. What are you? Okay, never mind. I'm going. Kindly get out of my way. Ah! God, you move fast. Yeah, you get sucked up into that. I don't want no part of that. Looks like I don't got a choice. Shut up! My environment is not dark. No, I don't want to feel like I don't feel like going that way. Good. No infinite spawn. Ah! Get back here. Stop it. Recenter. Ah! I heard someone. Turn! Damn you. Ah! Aha! I knew it! What? Who? Ah. Mass lab. I know that's not going to go anywhere. I know that. Playroom, you say? Time to play. That's how I play. Offices. Dev team. Fantasyland dev team, okay. Ah! Stop it! I don't know how that button keeps turning itself off, but it does. Nothing there. Whoa! Nothing there. God, this hand does not look good. Ah! Okay. Oh. I thought so. Prepare thyself. I don't know, just thought about getting a fresh mag in there. Well, thinking about it, this is using my pistol bullets, isn't it? Well, I should have at least one full magazine in my pistol, so. Hammer. Melons! Melons. What the? Ow. Move it. Huh? I didn't miss a key, did I? Oh no, more climbing. Aha! I can keep it. Fantastic. What? Hold up. Ow! Right in the face. Okay, so. These stupid gnomon keep breaking in to steal our lights. They keep trying to grow melons for whatever reason. Wish we could get some security glass. We have to replace this glass every day and they still steal the lights. Why do they want lights?
What?
Ah, here we go. Is it over here? 2, 3. Not high enough. Off you go. I said off. Okay, so now then. Ah! No! Thank goodness. Just as I thought. And alley-oop! Just so I don't have to do that again. I think it only goes into here. Huh. Alright then. Not what I want. Well. So much for my MP5 then. Wait, hold on. Is it even? Yeah, my MP5's gone. That's a shame, but I suppose this'll do. He's so big! Oh, I love you! And your crown. Give me that. Oh. He still squeaks! I love him. Now hiring recommended friends and family. Sounds like walking. Hey, bounces. Come here. What are you? Hover jumpers. What is hover jumpers? What's this here? Oh, that's hover jumpers. Oh, here's the key. Out of my way. Sneaky thing. Non-physical entities are functions, not friends. Please do not interact directly. Submit order through proper channels. Okay, I see. I wasted time completely. Okay, let's go. Oh, God, here we go again. Ah! What the? Awesome. Why can't I punch? Okay, good. Looks like whoever was here before me got them. What's this here? Oh, that's how they grow the melons. Boozy. Right down there. Okay. Where? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Ah! listen. He dropped his gun anywhere? No. I kind of wish grab was a toggle. My fingers are starting to get a little tired. Down with Bonagon. Too many rigid bodies. Burn it all down. I don't want any more ultramersion. Yeah, you come to me here, all right? Ah! Do I have any ammo for this thing? Oh, come on. Okay, good. Alright, then did it on its own. Melon juice. Wait a minute, is that ammo? Oh no, it's just a radio. This song sucks. I could use some gorillas right about now. Gotta push the metal across? Ah! There goes that idea. What does this do? Okay, and the other way? I'm gonna try not to shoot those things and just assume that I can just handle it with my hands. Well, kind of wish there were ways to skip these things. Mayhaps. No, that's not gonna work. And up. Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm stumped. Yep. Hands, please. down, left, right. Come on. The graffiti's not even on the wall. Oh, okay, that's much better. I hope this actually progresses me somewhere and isn't just a play area. Big button. Alright. Take me up. Bridge making. Or wall climbing, one or the other. Oh, come on now. Further back. There we go. Stop slapping it. And ugh. Come on. All right. Too tall. Which means I should think about it. Here we go. Ah, fuck you. Yeah! Wow! Damn it! Not using that one then. This way. Okay, now then. Hands down it. Come on now. Uh-oh. I have to indulge my primal fears instead, don't I? Well, I suppose I could have worked. I think I can do it, just need to grab. That's what I gotta do. Not what I meant to do, but it works. Oh, can I grab this? No, no. Come on. No, up. Up, up. Get up. Get up, damn you. What? Forget it. What? That almost worked. I feel like I'm getting desensitized to falling. Right, fine, we'll do it. But it was probably the easier way all along. dislike that it makes its own noises. I feel like all the grunts should be coming from me. This will take a while, but probably be shorter than just retrying, jumping across that chasm or getting anything up all the time. Ooh, my feet just felt funny. I think that was my acrophobia. Okay, can't grab that, so let's see. Ah! Close. Very close, and there's sweat on my nose. Up. Come on. I usually like to go for 4 hours, but I'm kind of wondering how much I'm sweating. How much is tiring me out? Maybe I ought to cut VR streams in half or something. Come on, careful. Almost there. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that was a lot easier. Oop. Oh. I knocked the thing down, but I'm not sure what that did. And there goes my acrophobia again. Woo! Baby! What if I move it this way? Oh, I see. It was opened up by the door. Ah, careful. And got anything for me? Thank you. Get back in there. So, a donk. Oh man, that means I still gotta solve that puzzle. Wait a minute. That's it. Other way. Aha! Whoa! Apparently I skipped. Okay, that wasn't so hard. I just didn't look up. Donk. Uh-oh. Oh no. Are you... Come on. Now what? waiting for me to make these stick and... Oh, I see now. Excuse me a moment, I'm gonna have to close my eyes for this. Okay, all good. Who knew it was that simple? Okay, so... them to stick together, or at least stay like that. But how do? Yeah. Grab some melon jelly? Melon jelly. Empty. Yeah, these movable? They are. Up! I know. Nope, I know exactly how to get to these. I did leave it up here, didn't I? Oh, right, no, that's where I came in to come in. Almost lost my balance. Actually, hold on a moment. Call me crazy. But perhaps I can... Now I'll do it the right way, just in case. Actually, hold on. Nope, come back here. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Yeah, too fast. Okay, go. Into here, slowly. Now, need to turn myself. There. Wait, hold up. And now. Alright, I'm gonna test to see if just one will do it. What? I'm gonna go back in here just in case. Okay. Run! Great, one part of my head feels itchy, painfully. Run, 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 run. Did it! Thank goodness. Oh, this is the launcher, isn't it? This is gonna be fun. Turn. Ready for liftoff! Woo-hoo! Ah-ho! No, too far. What are you doing? Domed! Get back here and put that away. Oh, you want some too, do ya? Nope. In the jaw. Woo! Stupid. Hey yourself. Is my aim getting better? I hope so. Run down the stairs. Quickly. Ah! Don't run over, off the side now. Trash handlers. It's a good thing they can't handle stairs. Keep closing one eye up subconsciously. Just gonna take my time with this. Or do they infinitely respawn? They might just infinitely respawn. But does that mean this is a door? Ah, crap. Ah. Shit. Come on, give me my gun back. Ah, that was it. There's only one respawn. I guess it wasn't infinite. Okay, so. Ah, auto swaps the mags. Very nice. Anyway. Excuse me. Was this just a place to earn some extra kills? Because if it was, I'm going to be very disappointed. Right, I'm out of here. Hey, blue screen. Out of here. Running up the stairs. And they always told me never to do this. District 5, DOS CMD System Memory Admin Privileges. Transit Station. As we go! Whew, what has it been? Nearly 2.5 hours. Let me just scratch my head real quick. Oh, that's what I needed. Oh, yeah. This is... VR is cool. Well, VR is cool when it's actually games, not like, you know, just looking at things. Ooh. Ah, get my back cracked. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. My guns! Oh, that's right, I don't keep them. Still, that sucks. Transit Station 5. Hey, dude! Hey, wait, hold on! Oh, thank you. Hey. Well, aren't you pretty? Oh, those nasty little things again. Oh, it's open. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to aim. Ooh, the hollow sight. So you got MP5, 5K. Let me see, hold on. Okay, so. Come on. Don't do this to me. Let's see. Give me the one with the hollow sight. That's a little more easier. That's easier to aim. 30 shots, huh? Never mind. I'll do one. Whoops, wrong button. Come on, open up already. Oh, hello. Aren't I lucky? Gross. Ooh. I always enjoyed sniping. Apparently I'm not all that good at it in this. Yeah. Not gonna try that again.
Please dispose as hazardous geometry.
Again with the hazardous geometry. Uh-oh, there's someone in there. Sewage stream. keys again. Boing, boing. What?
Hey.
Bye. Whew. Oh. Making me move a little funky. Where's my gun? What did you do to my gun? There it is. I want what's in there. Thank you. Fat. Like a lock. Whatever. That's reinforced glass. I ain't breaking that. What am I looking at here? That's how I keep a mag fresh. Robert Millman, with conscious thought again with that. Oh. It just does it. Darn thing. There we go. Particle waste. I thought it might blow up. The fact that I got this guy in the head and he did not die shows how shit this Glock is. And more rifle ammo anyway. Yep. Somebody dare? Who dares? That was pistol. Please let me shoot through fences. I can. I'm armed and dangerous, and I'm feeling it. of, I should probably get this reloaded too, just in case. Hey, more bullets. Can never have enough bullets. My head is itchy again. Corporate garbage. Seriously? Ah! White men can jump! I did it. I know I did. Come on. What's that noise? Come here. Nope, pull over. That should do it. Are you serious? Ta-ra-ra-ra, boom-de-ay, ta-ra-ra-ra, boom-de-ay. Okay, so means it's stuck? What? Well, not stuck, but just won't. Nuts, I don't see another. Ah, come on. Needed to have power. But I don't think I can stick anything on it to keep it there. What am I supposed to do? Yeah, it ain't tall enough. This isn't a two-player game, I know that. Oh, there we go. I don't know what I did different, but whatever. Come on, let's run. Shit. so how do I go up then? Maybe. Run. Press. Yes. I've done it. You think I'm gonna be fooled by you?
Hey.
Breach and clear! Had to take him out, he was a threat. Oh, come on now. Uh-oh. Boy, these guys are gonna move for a surprise. No melee weapons, not anymore. Not when I have this. Death from above. And that's how you do it. Yeah, I guess there's no such thing as explosive barrels in this game. Runoff trench A. Ha!
Contain particle spills.
Anyone else? Music's tense. Uh-oh, I saw that. Uh-oh. That wasn't pretty. Not in the slightest. It's almost becoming a practice movement at this point. And it's weird how I get more accuracy one-handing this than two-handing it. Where? Up, down. This be getting tense now. So much ammo. $6.20, you say? Actually, you know what? No. Come here. killing digital people, and I'm not entirely sure how I'm doing it. Ah! Man, I can't even get. I don't even keep the gun. My legs are tired. Come on, keep it. Run, 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 run.
Please dispose of hazardous geometry.
I saw that. I saw those laser sights. Ah! Why do they want to kill me anyway? What did I ever do to them? Huh? Huh? It's getting scary now. Well, scarier. Oh my gosh. So long. Ooh boy. It's gonna be so much easier now. Down. Turn. Up. I gotcha. At all? Clear. Don't touch that. Yeah, that looks like where I gotta go. Okay. I don't think they really needed all those fake noise, fly noises. I am the kind of guy who reloads after. Who often reloads. And this is a lot scarier than usual because I feel like I don't. My defensive options are only as good as I can actually move, which is not very good for me. Okay, so let's see now. Well, shit. I should have seen that coming. Wow, that was quick. Oh no, I really ruined it. Damn it! If I die, I don't know how far back I'll go. What's all this about? Hold on. Just get the two of you off of each other. There you go. And away you go. I'm not sure what that did, if it did anything. No, it's not willing to go up any further. Alright then. think I screwed myself. Yeah, bugs. Hate bugs. Yeah, there's no way I'm making it across. Beans, time to die. I thought this would be more instantaneous, honestly. Alright, back up to here. Down I go. And off I run. What the heck? I don't know what that click was. You know, for being a digital city, I would have thought they'd make it a little cleaner than this. Or is this the real world? Ah, hell. What else can I possibly do now? Pretty sure that's too heavy for me to actually lift, like, above my head or anything. I missed. Can't climb. Did it. Now then, okay. Gotta orient you. I can move this thing. And you around. Here we go. Whoa, physics really stopped caring at that point. And in it goes. A little bit more. On. Get it out of that. Okay. And now, back in. Okay, fine. All the way over here. Are you done? Are you good now? Damn it. On. Alright. Would you go forward? Do I have to do it for you? to. This way. Gotta turn it. In. Back it out. Come on now. Yeah, you know what? I bet that has to do it. That'll have to do. Here we go. Are you serious? The rim frickin' caught my feet. Jesus Christ, I gotta stand on the rim? Okay. Get me on the rim. Actually, that might be close enough. And... nope, I fell down. And... ha! You didn't even frickin' jump! Can't even pull it down further, god damn it. When the physics engine just doesn't work for you, it just makes for a real frustrating game. All honesty, that's probably my best bet. I'm just gonna have to make repeated runs at it like that and hope I can bounce off it fast enough. Caught on the foot every fucking time. Wait a moment. Does that have an influence on... It has an influence on nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, that's correct. That's just... Right, unless... Wait a minute. No, there's nothing. I don't know why I'm even bothered. Literally nothing over there. Come on, really? Head's getting real itchy. Like ferociously so. Oh, finally. I don't want to have to ever go back there again.
Hey.
I'm in a bad mood now, alright? So don't friggin' test me. There's a hair on my shoulder. Ugh. Come on. There we go. Okay, now what's in here? Another Glock. Nah, Uzi's fine. I don't want to be here. Get to the transit station first. Save station. And looks. Okay, still gotta do nonsense here. Line him up and knock him down. Double tap. Nice and calm like. And done. Now then, where's my rifle? Thank you. Yeah, whatever that puzzle was back there, I want no part of it. I'm kind of just here for the combat at the moment. Looks like I'm not getting out of here that way. We don't know where the spread of sentience is coming from. At first it seemed to be something in disposal, but we were overrun even after cleanup. So much rifle ammo. That's telling me something. I saw that. Oh. Wait a minute. I've come all the way back to where I started. What does that mean for me? Well. skipping over abundance of rifle ammo. Might as well see what this is. It's the same rifle? Yeah, it just doesn't have the grip or laser sight. Welcome. Good riddance to that thing. I'd like my 10 bullets back, please. Thank you. Does this mean I have to interact with that puzzle thing? Probably. Oh my god, my Jesus Christ. Oh, hey. Ammo thing's up there. Careful now. Well. All right. What is that? Oh. Thank you. Head off. I just don't remember if I reloaded it. Get back here. Would you stop that? Okay, reset hands and grab stowaway. Yeah, I'm not getting through that. It's like I'm trying to get out of City 17. I love these movement controls. I really do. Now what do I gotta do here? Uh-oh, I got some boys down there. Hold on a minute, what? Not exactly up for a jumping puzzle right now. That's correct. Might as well get inside. Get the drop on the fool. Where are you? Okay, so let's get this out of the way. Oh, ammo box. Where's the ammo? What a waste. But I got so many bullets anyway. What does it matter? I don't know what I'm doing, so... Maybe I'm not supposed to go across there. Going down. Damn him. Use entirely the laser sight for that. Alright, so we got some generators here. Just gotta get them on. Or perhaps off. I'll just press all of them and see what happens first.
Productivity is progress.
Sure it is. Hey, a wrench. Building a sentry here. Yeah, maybe I wasn't supposed to do anything up there. That sounds like someone following, although I can't see it again. Again, I can't see who's doing it. And another follow, I suppose. I hope it's not a bot. Oh boy, more follows. Please don't be bots. Whew.
Attention. This is a restricted area.
This is a restricted area. Automated security turrets online. Just a moment, I learned this from Swagger Souls. No, I'm not sorry. So, let's see. Up. One more. Would be this way? Aha, here we are. And now I have a path. I win, you lose game. Running! Alright. Haha! I knew it. Horrible accuracy. Just absolutely horrible. There we go, finally. Uh-oh. I had a feeling. Down with Monogon! Down with the Nonagon! Down with the Hexagon! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The stock keeps bumping into my face. An SMG is more accurate than a rifle at long range. Whoops. That was a mistake. If I can put that bullet back. Nah. Not good, not good, not good. Three of them? That's not fair. Not at all. Oh, God, don't move! Don't get close to me! I have personal space issues, which is why I'm using a gun! Ah! No! Ah! This is bad, this is bad. Do you ever stop dumbing? Hey, friendly fire! Thank you for that! You are now my friend. Please die! Ammo, ammo, ammo. Ah! I don't like this. I really don't like this. Music's still tense. Means there's probably gonna be more. Oh, that's where they kept coming from. Okay. I'm just trying to leave, man. Don't begrudge me that. Oh, too soon. Oh, hey, nice. Neat. What's in here? I can't see anything. Scope. Oh yeah, that'll help. Okay then, so get lost. Alright, time to give this bad boy a shot. What the hell happened? being so stupid. Any more? Huh? Yep, more. This is not the correct way to hold a rifle for absolute. Down! Yeah, that was closer than I thought. Oh, and you're closer too. Oh, one-handing a rifle. Who knew? What do you know? It's effective. Off the brick. Stutter fire. Alright. Quick look around. Not do that. What the? Little prick like you get stuck or something? They call me the one-armed rifleman. Oh, crap. Come on now. Plain rifle. Hands up, please. Thank you. How am I not hitting him? Just more Glocks. Why couldn't I have that like nice M1911 looking thing from earlier in the game? Right, we're just gonna have to do it this way. Hands reset, thank you. Go swap these around. Please let there be no more. I really don't think I can take any more. Where am I looking anyway? There we go. don't even know why they're hunting me. Oh, hey, it's the gravity stuff. It's the gravity thing. Interesting music, too. Gravity! Gravity. Ah, more darkness. Oh, MP5. Is there no ammo? Hello? Guess not. Ah, calm down. Look, just give me a save station, alright? Melon. Oh, thank goodness, just what I wanted. Just a moment. There it goes. Okay. Up. All right, I think that is enough. Nope, never mind. Okay. Whew. Oh, that's quite a thrill. Scary, difficult, but quite something. Whew. Ah. All right. That back down to about where it was. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. One of my fingers feels numb. That's not good. Peace be with you, and may the forces of evil be confused on the way to your home. Bye.